The foundations of the Saite chapel were first identified on a magnetic map made in 2006, here shown by the arrow. Excavation began above the location of the northeast side in 2007. The position of the work was in the middle of the vast area of mounds which marked the site of the ancient city of el-Balamun in the Nile Delta. This early clearance revealed stone blocks displaced out of their original locations along the line of the original wall. Some of these bore traces of inscriptions. As the work proceeded, it became clear there were intact layers of blocks below the displaced ones in the upper level. There were, of course, problems during the work.
ايوه الوجه ما كانش مظبوط.
ايوه مش عشان الاسماء عشان الحديد هنا
ايوه
عالي شويه
حديد عالي وحديد واطي مظبوط. كانت ماشيه عامله كده على طول.
هم شغالها بس محمد.
لا انا عندي برضه فرشه في عجله رجل كوره.
لا كله كويس.
Once all the mud filling down to the level of the intact masonry had been removed, the stones then had to be cleaned to facilitate the planning of the structure. Now the whole of the north-east side was clean from the north end in the distance, and so we transferred work to a location above the southeast side of the same building, began removing the upper filling there. You may notice the sound of the wind, which was almost constant when working on this site. Back at the north corner, two large blocks of a third course remained in place above an intact layer of second course blocks with a foundation layer below that. The large block situated at the corner had actually been reused from a building of Sheshonq III and was inscribed with his name. Other inscribed blocks turned up in the fill at either side of the line of the wall. This one bears the name of the goddess Nekhbet. We then began to clear the surface above the south corner of the building. And in this area we found some undisturbed older layers of stratigraphy beyond the footprint of the foundation of the chapel. In this earlier layer was some domestic material, including this large pottery vessel set upright in the earth. The entire vessel was subsequently cleaned out and it is visible at the far end of this view. This is the continuation of the work along the southeastern side, removing the mud from between the displaced layer of blocks. This trench later had to be widened, is going on here. The work along the southeastern side at a later stage. Some inscribed blocks were found here, including this one of King Sheshonq III with his names, and the name of the god Amun-Re, the lord of Smar-Bekhtet, that is, the old name for Tel el-Balamun. By the end of the work in 2007, we had the whole of the northeastern side, shown here, down to the east corner, and the southeastern side, now coming into view, completely clear. But the rest would have to wait until the following year. Returning in 2008, we began to work along from the south corner, along the southwestern side. In this location, some more inscribed blocks reused from older structures were found, including this fine relief of a king offering. Work proceeded towards the western corner of the building, and gradually the whole of the southwestern side was revealed. As on the other sides, there was the usual scatter of disturbed blocks at the top, with intact layers below. This is a view of the entire southwestern side. Another inscribed block of Sheshonq III appeared here, a cornice block. The southwest side was eventually cleaned up. Dumped within it were 2 red brick Roman lime kilns. Here one in the foreground. These may have contributed to the destruction of the temple, quarrying stone from the building. Finally, this is a view along the northwest side. The only remaining work to be done was planning the structure, ready for publication.